So I constructed an easel yesterday because I thought, you know what, it's lockdown, we better get these creative juices flowing. I've got a lot of ideas. I want to see them become a reality. That's what I want to do. So I made this easel and I made it with my good mate. And then I thought, you know what, I better treat myself to a succulent beef meal. So we go around to my friend's house, having a nice little beef meal. It's all good. And then I come back at like 3 in the morning for a little nap. The easel is constructed, it's in my room, it's there. I wake up in a bit of a daze. What could I say? I've had a couple drinks. Shoot me. And I checked this easel, and on the back of this easel, written in felt tip, very clearly, is the name Sophie Emmerson. Now this wasn't there when I built the easel. This definitely wasn't there when I built the easel. But just to make sure, just to clarify anything, I text my friend who I built the easel with. And I was like, when we were building this easel, did it have the name Sophie Emmerson on the back of it? And he was like, no, it's a brand new pine easel. It's beautiful. Of course it doesn't have the name Sophie Emmerson on the back of it. You know? Why would it have the name Sophie Emmerson on the back of it? I was like, well, it's got the name Sophie Emmerson on the back of it now. Do you know what I'm saying? Where did that come from? So, I dig a little deeper. I talk to my flatmate. I confront him. You know, who is Sophie Emmerson? That's the first thing I say to him. He says, who? I say, you tell me. You tell me. Because I don't know who this fucking Sophie Emmerson is, why she's coming in my room, why she's drawing all over my pine easel. So, he doesn't know who Sophie Emmerson is. I'm like, is he lying to me? What's going on? But he has an alibi. He was out last night as well. So there's no way that it could have been him. He doesn't have a friend called Sophie Emmerson. He doesn't know who Sophie Emmerson is. I don't know who Sophie Emmerson is. That's part of the problem. Part of the problem is that she's writing on my goddamn easel. So, I'm like, I need to find out who this Sophie Emmerson is. I go on Facebook. I get the computer out. I start tipper-tapping. For Sophie Emmerson. No mutual friends. No connections. No nothing. A lot of Sophie Emmersons out there, don't get me wrong. It's a common name. But none with any connection to me. And none that would explain why they were in my house last night writing on felt tip on my beautiful pine easel. So now I'm at a loss for words. What's a man supposed to do? What's a man supposed to do? Who is Sophie Emmerson? I still don't know what to do. So I think, you know what, go back to the source. And I talk about nights out. I'm talking the real source, the easel. So I come back up to my room and I check the pine easel. This beautiful pine easel. And I have a look where it said the words Sophie Emmerson on the easel. And it doesn't say Sophie Emmerson on the easel. So I'm thinking, what? What is going on? I'm losing my mind out here. I'm losing my mind. Who is Sophie Emmerson? How is she in my head? And how is she not on this easel? This pine easel, I should specify, because it is pine. And I don't want to get things twisted. So I'm like, what? Imagine how confused you'd be. I can picture it in my mind. Sophie Emmerson, clear felt tip, all over my lovely pine easel. I don't know what to do. And then I checked the painting that was on the easel. I'll show you. Beautiful painting. Beautiful painting. Similar pine wood as well on the back. Can you see? Can you see? That's where it says Sophie Emmerson. That's where it says Sophie Emmerson. That's what made me lose my mind. There was never any Sophie Emmerson.